monolithic core.
In today's video, we're going to look at the Oculus from Rugged Suppressors. It's a modular rimfire can be run in the full-size config or a short one, just depending on user preference. Out of the box, it'll come with the Oculus itself, a sticker, instruction manual, and front cap removal tool. For technical specifications, the Oculus is full auto rated for 22 LR. It's also rated for calibers up to 5.7. It uses a 1/2x28 direct thread mounting system to attach to the host firearm, and it has a diameter of 1.06 inches. In the full-size configuration, it's 5.25 inches in length and then 3.25 in the shorter config. Weight is 6.9 ounces in full and 4.3 ounces in the compact. It's fully made of 17-4 stainless steel and has a black Cerakote finish. Mounting, usage, and maintenance on the Oculus is pretty similar to other rimfire suppressors. It's a 1/2x28 direct thread suppressor, so mounting it simply screws on to the host, be it pistol or rifle, make sure it's good and snug, and you're done. Really nothing complicated or difficult at all. If we go into looking how to clean it and maintain it, on the Oculus it's one extra step, but it's still pretty similar. You're going to go ahead and unscrew both halves. Take that front cap tool, get it started, unscrew that, and then the baffles are going to just slide out of these separate tubes. You're going to start out with seeing a baffle with a small number 1 etched into it right there. That's going to be your blast baffle. Then you've got 3 slightly smaller baffles, but they're all the same size, and 1 really small baffle. That's the orientation. The engraved one, the 3 normal ones, then the 1 small one. Pretty similar on the front, except you've got 4 that are all the same size, and then 1 that's smaller. And as you can see there, they just clip apart. They are notched, so the index will only go together one way, but snap in and out from each other. Once they're clean, and don't get them perfectly clean, just knock off the big chunks of lead, you can put them back together, screw the suppressor together, and you're good to shoot again. Cleaning's really dependent on the ammo used and how much you like to do it, but generally I'd go every 500 to 2,000 rounds, somewhere in that number. Again, just with some personal preference should do it. It's all loose here, but for the sake of demonstration, if you wanted to take it from the full-length configuration to the K version, you'll unscrew the middle piece. Use that end cap removal tool if necessary to unscrew this front cap. Set the front module to the side, and then install that front cap onto the shorter version. Once that's all done, tighten it up there with that end cap tool, and you're set. It's very simple and easy to maintain. The big thing with it is just make sure everything's tight. And remember, there's really no need to over clean it. Don't get it spotless. Just get the big chunks of lead and debris out. Getting into decibel reduction, using a Ruger 8334 bolt gun with Gemtech subsonic ammo. In the long configuration, we had an average of 112.3 decibels at the muzzle. If we move over to the short configuration, that average rose a little bit to 118.3 decibels, but still sounded very good. Looking at how the Oculus sounds on a pistol, on a Ruger 2245 Lite, again with Gemtech subsonic ammo. It had an average of 113.6 decibels in the long configuration and 132.9 in the short configuration. Looking at this, the short configuration was really pleasant on a rifle. It had a little bite to it on a pistol, but still wasn't too bad at all. Shooting it, I noticed absolutely no first round pop, and the only reason I know it's even there was because the average of the numbers, you can see the first shot was a little bit higher than the rest, but if we go just from hearing it and listening to it, there's no discernible first round pop. The Oculus is a solid suppressor across the board. It performs great in the long configuration on both rifles and pistols, has no discernible first round pop, sounds decent in the short configuration on pistols, and sounds excellent in the short configuration on rifles. It's durable enough to handle full auto use or putting it on your P90 if that's what you want to do, and it's still not overly heavy. It is a durable suppressor, so it's not quite as light as some other options, but for 22s, it really doesn't matter at all. If you have any questions on the Oculus or any of the other products we carry, feel free to give us a call, email, or stop on in.